It's that time. It's time to talk about Foodie Beauty. Well, she started off yesterday by ordering Wendy's. Imagine that, Foodie Beauty ordering some fast food, right? Come in this tall bag, a paper bag, right? And the way she just ripped this bag open, I am not kidding. She could not even be bothered to unstaple or untape or however it was closed. She couldn't be bothered with that. Oh no. She literally ripped the bag open. And she got some stuff for their new pickle menu or something. I don't know. I haven't seen anything about it. But she got this chicken sandwich. She got some dill pickle fries. She said that they make the fries wet so that this dill pickle stuff could adhere to the fries. I think she was trying to say adhere. But, you know, this dill pickle seasoning had to adhere to the fries. And she had a cup of chili. She had a large soda. And then she finds this salad in the bag. And, what is this? I didn't order no salad. And she is visibly upset about this salad. What is this, a jab at me? What is this supposed to mean? I did not order a salad. Is there bacon in it? So she takes her bare hands and scoops up all the lettuce out of this salad, looking if there's bacon in it. Now there's no bacon in it. Well, I guess I'll eat it. Then she's starting to eat this other stuff. And she says, I better not have paid for this salad because I did not order this salad. And she looks at the receipt and notices that she didn't pay for the salad, so then she's okay with it. She didn't have too much to say about the meal, you know, just her normal stupid self. So then she decides that she takes us into the living room, you know, she throws herself down on her couch, how she does. And she decides she's going to show us the end of the couch. And holy moly, talk about garbage. Garbage piled up all over the end of her couch. And this is from one day. This is 1 day worth of garbage. When she's sitting on the couch, ceiling, as she calls it, because she can't sit up straight. You know, she's leaning, you know, on her side on this couch all day long. When she's done with something, she just like balls it up and throws it at the end of the couch. So she's cleaning it, right? And she is so lazy that she takes a grabber, you know, one of them the long stick with like the handle, and you know, it pinches at the end. Yes, a grabber. To pick the stuff up off the couch and throw it into the garbage bag. And this is from 1 day. And she makes sure to tell us that. And we know that this is just 1 day because the previous day she had made sure everything was cleaned up because her mother and her aunt were coming to pick her up to go get the blood work done. And that was, let me tell you about that. That was a whole fiasco. Apparently, she looked up the lab where she was going. She looked it up online. And they had a online where you could register online and get in line in the queue. It was not an appointment. It was just to get in line for the queue. So it said a 3-hour wait. So she thought, well, by the time my mom gets here and everything, that'd be great. So she signs up. And I guess her mom was running late or something, and she missed the queue. So she goes to the lab, and she makes sure to take her collection container. You know, we were talking about this, how she could not pee in a cup. She has to have that white, like, collection. Looks like a hat. They set it in the toilet and you pee in it. Yeah, she took that with her because, God forbid, she has to try to pee in a cup. And she didn't realize that you could make appointments also at this lab. So there's a whole bunch of stuff going on at this lab. Only 2 people taking blood. One of the people felt the need to clean up water on the floor. Well, of course, they don't want anybody to slip. And, you know, she acts as if everybody should just... that gives blood is so simple. Like when I have to have blood taken, you know, there's 2 or 3 different nurses I have to try because they can only stick me twice, and I have terrible veins. They have to ultrasound, try to find it, and if they're lucky, you know, it's a 30, 45 minute process with me. So, you know, there's other people that have the same problems, right? So she got down to an hour. It says, and she showed us a picture. It got down to an hour and 27 minutes, but because she keeps insisting, it said an hour and 72 minutes. She transposed the numbers. And then and then she got all the way down to 25 minutes or something. And then 2 people with appointments came in and shot her way up to an hour and 72 minutes again, as she says. So an hour and 72 minutes would have been like 2 hours and 12 minutes. But she's not under, it was an hour and 27 minutes. So she went up to the counter, said, give me my health card back. I'm done waiting because she had been fasting, you know, and God forbid, she got to eat. So she is going to pay the $55 to have them come to the house to collect the urine and the blood. Bottom line. So they'll be calling her sometime within 10 business days to set up when they'll come to the house. And she was mad because, you know, she didn't get to spend as much time as she wanted to with her mother and her aunt. But I'm sure they went to eat, but she didn't tell us. Then she is sitting in the kitchen on her office chair, scooting around the kitchen, you know, washing dishes, doing whatever. And the cat, BG, is sitting in the sink. Now, a cat is not just going to sit in the sink. This cat is looking for water. Chantal has this pitcher of water, like a Brita pitcher. She's pouring water into her glass. The cat sees her pouring this water, goes to step onto her belly to get over to the water. This cat has got to be dehydrated or something, the way it's searching for water. She doesn't realize. She turns around, hits the cat in the head with the filter, and laughs about it when the cat almost falls off the counter. Laughs about it. And now I tell you what. And then, of course, as she's laughing, she says, oh, are you okay, BG? BG, are you okay? I'm sorry. But you're in the way. Now, the first thing, I'm not going to laugh the very first time. I'm not going to laugh at all if I hit my cat in the head with a water pitcher full of water. So, apparently, she is not giving this cat water. Disgusting. She has no business having any animals. None whatsoever. And I hope someone does notify the OSPCA and they come make another visit to her house. I really hope so. Then she's wearing her new Crocs. She makes sure to show us. And she's got this tiny dab of nail polish on the top of her toe, her big toe. It looks like it's been there, well, we know it's been there close to a year because she, you know, repeatedly tells us she has not done anything with her feet in close to a year now. I think the only reason she bought these shoes is her feet are so swelled she can barely get them in tennis shoes anymore. I really think that's why she got these sandals. She orders this dessert after she goes outside to smoke, okay? And I stand by what I said. Why is she wasting this money on this smoking? She smoked 5 cigarettes, we'll say. She smoked 5 of her cigarettes. 5. Now, what kind of smoker you know takes some 5 cigarettes, 5 pre-rolls, okay, to do the job? No, because she just, you know what I'm saying? She's not inhaling at all. She's wasting money. And then she's out there and she sets up the phone. She drives the scooter to the end of the building, comes back. Do you want me to do a donut on my scooter? Playing like she's 3 on the scooter. Does a donut. Ridiculous. And then all of a sudden we hear, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, oh my God, holy shit, there's a spider, arachnophobia. And she just stands there, sits there rather on her scooter, and finally decides to get away from the spider. Then, as I said, she had ordered this dessert. She finally makes her way back into the house, and it's some kind of a combination of a croissant and a waffle, and she would actually classify this as health food, she says, because it has fresh cream, just a small drizzle of chocolate, and it has fruit on it. So technically, it's not really a dessert. It's more of a health food. Are you serious? And she's eating this, taking Monster Spice as she does, got cream all over her mouth, is falling on her hijab, okay? She doesn't even realize she's got a big glob of it on the hijab. And I'm telling you, she eats like a toddler. Actually, a toddler is cleaner when they eat than Chantal is. It is disgusting to watch this woman eat. Ridiculous. She's still thinking that possibly she will do her 12-hour stream tomorrow, which would be Father's Day. So she's not quite sure because she knows some people will want to spend Father's Day with their fathers. So she's still uncertain on what she wants to do about that. But that's about it. I'm all caught up. 5 hours worth of stream in under 10 minutes. That's really saying something. Well, I'll probably be back tomorrow to let you know more about the infamous Foodie Beauty.